guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So, this is a battle replay that was done last night on my live stream. We were using the Unconquered Sun mod, I believe. Yes, Unconquered Sun balance mod. It was created by Sol Victus and Alpha... Ooh, I just blanked on his name. Hold on one second. Alpha Blue, I think his name is. Apologize if I don't remember your name completely. But it is a updated sub-commanders mod. I'm actually going to pause this completely because I want to get this out of the way. This is an updated sub-commanders mod. So if you guys don't know what sub-commanders is, basically you have a 3v3 over or a 4v4 land battle, and each person is responsible for a respective part of your whole large army. Basically, all players are part of the same army, obviously using different factions. But so I'm just going to give you an idea of what this battle was. So basically, you have 4 players. So player 1 is responsible for melee infantry. They can bring pikes, up to 4 pikes total. And I think that's really all they're allowed to bring, is melee infantry. Then player 2, you can bring spears, pikes, missile infantry, war dogs, elephants, chariots, maximum of 2 pikes, minimum of 4 spears have to be fielded, minimum of 3 missiles as well. Player 3 is your cav department, so cav, any cav, and you can bring skirmishing cav as well, maximum of 4 missile cavalry. And then you have player 4, which is allowed to have basically a grouping of all. He or she can have up to a max of 2 units of swords, 2 spears minimum, 4 units of missiles maximum, and that is foot or horse. So, actually a really, really fun time last night when I streamed this. We actually have Heir of Carthage is in this battle as well. He's playing as one of the Macedon factions. So let's get into the army compositions. We'll start off on this side. So first, I will take a look at Pergamon. This one here was commanded by myself. I had brought with me 2 units of citizen cavalry, 1 light horse. General was my Pergamese noble cavalry, and I also had 4 units of the Tarentine cavalry. So I was playing as the cavalry force. Then we do have the first Rome is being commanded by Gracos, and he has 2 units of Vigiles, 2 gladiator spearmen. General is a Legatus. He also has 3 Syrian archers and 3 Balearic slingers, so he was group 2. Then the other Pergamon player was group 4, or player 4, group 4. That was being commanded by War, and he has 2 Galatian spears, 2 Thraeus spears, 2 Galatian swords. General is a Pergamese noble cavalry, and he also has 2 units of citizen cavalry. And then the final Rome here is being commanded by the Ninja Keeper, and he has 3 Hastati, 3 Principes, 1 Suki Extraordinari, 1 Suki Hastati, and the general is a Legatus. On the opposite side of the battlefield, first we have the first Macedon here being commanded by Massa Max 13, and he was the other cavalry player. Well, he was the cavalry group player for the other side, and he has brought 3 units of Thessalian cavalry. General is an Aspis companion cavalry, and he also has 3 Tarentine cavalry. Getting down into the first Odrysian kingdom, being commanded by Sol Victus. He's one of the 2 creators of this mod. He has brought 4 units of Thracian warriors, 2 mercenary folksmen, 2 Thracian nobles, one of those being his general. The other Odrysian kingdom is being commanded by Magnus, and he has 4 spears, 2 mercenary hoplites. General is a Thracian Thracian noble cavalry. Sorry. He also has 4 units of the Thracian slingers and 1 Thracian peltast. And then the final Macedon here being commanded by Heir of Carthage, and he has 3 units of militia hoplites, 1 thorax swords, and 1 Thraeus spear. General is an Aspis companion cavalry, 2 Tarentine cavalry, and 2 slingers. So I will put a link for the mod in the description below of the video, and I will also obviously put a link for Heir of Carthage's YouTube channel in the description below. Because it's a nice thing to do. I know Sol Victus has a YouTube channel as well, so I will put his channel link down in the description below also. So, let's, I'm not going to do any breaks, so we're just going to get right into the battle. Now, in case you guys aren't aware, I'm just putting this out there, just to put it out there. I am not good at land battles. I'm just not. I don't have a whole ton of practice on them. But I have to say, this mod really kind of changed my mind about it. It's really fun when you have to. Like, Sieges, you have to work with your allies. This, you really have to work with your allies. Like, you got to work together as a force. All 8 of us were in the Discord channels. The 4 on this side were in one channel. My 3 teammates and myself were in a separate Discord channel. But it's really fun. Like, if you guys are not fans of land battles, and even if you are fans of land battles, I would recommend trying this one out. Grab together a group of people to get into this kind of style of battle. I mean, sub-commander battles are really fun. They can be quite the learning experience, which you guys are going to obviously, well, not obviously, you don't know yet. You will absolutely see that it is a tremendous learning experience for myself, for sure. But all right, so here we go. We got Pergamon coming up over here. This is my army over here, making my way up. Tarantine Cavalry kind of falling back. No real shots just yet. I think there was a javelin volley, but it did not close any kills. In on the other side, we have some of the militia hoplites making their way forward. Some Thoreo spears. 2 more Tarantine on this side. The Aspis Companion Cavalry General. That is Macedon. That is Heir of Carthage's army over on that side. So we got a lot of skirmishing going on back and forth. Now, the Thracian slingers not going to have the easiest time here against the Balearics and the archers there, the Syrian archers of Rome. So it's definitely going to be a bit of an issue for them, but I don't think they're going to have that much of a problem that going for the Balearics and the Syrians. But they are going to try and fight. They are going to go back and forth. Thracian slingers here, unfortunately, have already lost 3 men, but they have gotten themselves 3 kills. And we have some Macedon slingers now making their way forward. Big cavalry force pressing their way up over on this side, joined by a unit of Thoreos and the militia hoplites. Back over on the other side, myself and the guy I was fighting against, we kind of just stood there and looked at each other for a little while. I think it was just trying to figure out what we were going to do. We were also obviously listening to our teammates. Shots coming across. Balearics doing fine. Lost 1 man so far. 30 kills. Syrian archers here. No kills yet, but they have lost 3 men. They're going to start falling back. We have some gladiator spearmen. Some Sukia starting right there. Shots now coming across. Wow, yeah, getting some good shots. These slingers here for Macedon starting to drop down to 83 left in the unit. 0 kills, unfortunately. You could see the Thracian slingers here not having a good time. Not having a good time at all. Almost down 30 men with only 6 kills. Again, they are taking on 6 of the best range units in the game. Balearic slingers, Syrian archers being those 2 types. But yeah, okay, so I actually found a little bit of an opportunity here. I think, I don't spring it just yet, but I do see an opportunity at some point. I kind of come around over here, try and get into some of these Thracian slingers, undefended Thracian slingers. But yeah, you can see that Rome's ranged units are really starting to do a good job against the Thracian slingers there. Back around on the other side, though, we have a little bit of a surround starting to happen. We have some Tarantine Cavalry, 2 units of those. We actually have some combat going on right here. The militia hoplites currently taking on some Sokia Extraordinare, sorry. The Thracian warriors now going to charge in. Now, I just want to slow it down real fast. So you guys saw all of that debuff come and hit so much on this side of the battlefield. So along with a updated sub-commanders mod style, this mod actually... Oh, here I come. I just want to get into this real quick. I get across here. I start getting in there, but I see that Thracian Rural Cav making his way over here. I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. Just try and do whatever I can. Just try and do whatever I can. I come over here, get a rear charge in onto the back of these spears here. Spears did turn around, though, so it kind of costed my cavalry to get the charge off. So that was a little bit of a rough move, but I do still have a little bit of a gap right there. I'm going to get a throw over here, a charge over here into some Thracian peltasts. So I got a little bit of kills, but only 24 total, and you can see all of this infantry and cavalry now coming over and converging on my citizen cavalry. So back to the slow motion here for just 1 second. So this also adds in new general skills for every faction. Every single faction has new general skills, and I want to say that every single faction has new units as well. They also messed around with some of the stats of these units. But oh god, Thessalian Cav coming in, gonna catch out some of my Tarantine cavalry. I mean, it's Thessalian Cav, guys. It's heavy shot cavalry. I can only do so much here. I did bring only some of the median cavalry there. So my Tarantine cavalry starting to lose some numbers. I'm trying to get them back out of there. They are not listening. This unit right here is just absolutely entwined. Probably didn't help the fact that I charged the light horse in onto their back, so it just gave them a little less of an opportunity to be able to pull away. My Pergamese ally now making a unit over, sending a unit of his citizen cavalry over on this side as well. I'm trying desperately to get units away, at least trying to save the important units, trying to get my Tarantine cavalry away, maybe get my general out of there as well. Currently chasing down with some light horse, though, just trying to chase the Tarantine cavalry away. Back in the center here, big old battle going on. We have the Thracian noble general mixed up with some Hastati gladiator spearmen, another unit of the Galatian swords there for the Galatian ally for myself. One of the Aspis companion cavalry generals got a solid charge in onto the Socii Extraordinare, and then as he was pulling back, this unit of mercenary Falksmen came in and just got a devastating, absolutely devastating charge in there. You can see they are winning that fight completely. My Pergamon ally over here starting to chase away the Aspis companion cavalry general, but Tarantine cavalry going to catch in onto the back of that Pergamese noble cavalry, allowing this Aspis companion cavalry general to get away, but currently is losing decisively. Back over here, I do have 2 units of my Tarantine that I was able to pull away. Still chasing away another unit of the Tarantine cavalry there for one of the Macedon factions. I don't know what player that is, but obviously you can see I absolutely lost the cavalry engagement over here on the left flank. So I'm trying to retreat back. My allies were telling me, get back, get back, get back, get behind us, try and fill in over on this side, save what you can to try and do some more damage. But more of my Tarantine cavalry, I mean, they're getting some javelins off, but unfortunately they were left out there for more of the Tarantine cavalry to get some kills. We have 3-17, this unit here with 19. My guys have a couple of kills, 21 and 19, so not too bad with those 2 units. But I, at this point, am down to 3 units left in my army. So it definitely put my side of the battle on a little bit of a disadvantage as far as the cavalry department goes. But the front line over here, Rome is just absolutely, I mean, they're doing Rome things. Oh, there you go. Another general's ability has been hit. We have the Intimidate that was given, so all of these units back over here with the red circle next to their banner, they were all affected by the Intimidate. We also did have a general ability that hit all of these Roman units here in the front, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, we are definitely in a disadvantage. Like, it says the balance of power is definitely in our favor, but we are in a massive disadvantage right now as far as range is concerned. You can see the Roman generals trying to basically just shield as much as he can to be able to save ranged, save infantry that might actually be charged by some shock cavalry, or maybe even have javelins thrown at them. The other Roman general over here getting absolutely pelted, though, down to 19 men. Again, just trying to do what we can to try and make up for the numbers that we lost as far as my cavalry force just not being able to do what it could or should have been able to do. I am quickly trying to continue push away all of this Tarantine cavalry. 2 units right there. Another unit of the Hastati going to make their way over here. You can see the raised banner was hit. I think I had that ability. I think that was one of my general abilities, was the raised banner to try and bring up the morale or area of influence and melee defense of my allied units. Back over here, fight's still going on. We have the Pergamese Noble Cav pulling away. Another unit of Thereo Spears right there. Ooh, big charge coming. Thracian Royal Cavalry getting a solid charge in onto the Citizen Cavalry there. And then we have another unit, the Tarantine Cavalry, coming in again. Big charge in onto the Citizen Cavalry, but Pergamese General making his way over here, really just trying to tie down as much of their cavalry as possible. But this Macedon player still has pretty much all of his cavalry. I honestly don't remember if he lost any at this point. It's kind of just a crazy, I mean, land battles are always just crazy checkerboards and crazy chessboards, I guess. It's really, really insane. Really, really insane. This mod makes land battles, in my opinion, makes land battles a really, really good time. And I'm not saying that land battles are not an already good time. I know there's a lot of people out there that prefer to play land battles over siege battles. But me personally, I've always just been a little bit more of a fan of these siege battles over the land battles, but this mod definitely turning my mind, definitely changing my mind just a little bit. Get a little close up here. Some Macedon Thorax swordsmen taking on some Hastati from one of the Roman factions there. Macedon General still getting away. Aspis Companion right there, 69 kills. Giggity. Oh, I sent a Tarantine over here. This is just going to be a... Yeah, I was trying to get in a charge onto the Thracian Slingers, as I was pretty sure they still had a lot of ammo. They only had 32 kills, but I was just trying to get a charge in there, just trying to help out on my side, trying to help my allies out. But as you guys can see right here, I mean, this battle is pretty much over at this point. Rome still having all of his range units, saying 1 unit of Balearic Slingers there. I think he might have lost another unit over there on the on this side over here. Might have been a Syrian Archer that he lost. But yeah, they are really starting up. Sorry, not a Syrian Archer, a Balearic Slinger. But the Syrian Archers really starting to pour in some kills. 71 there, Balearic Slingers 143. This unit of Syrian Archers there stuck up in melee with 83 kills. Now, another crazy thing that can happen in land battles is sometimes everybody doesn't remember where all of their units were. So I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, hey, Pergamon, you have a Galatian spear way over there, almost by the red line. Might need to get him back up over here to try and continue helping with the fight. Here I am, just basically padding my stats, getting some kills on my general. So I'm getting some easy kills on some Thracian Slingers. This Slinger right here from Macedon still has a lot of ammo left. I think, yeah, only 18 kills. Very unfortunate there, but yeah, pad my stats, because the rest of my army did not do very well at all. Back in the center here, we have some more Tarantine cavalry getting surrounded. Balearic Slingers, Principes, and the Legatus General there. So this battle, like I said, is pretty much over, but I just really wanted to showcase this battle, showcase this mod, because it's really fun. It really was a good time there. Had a lot of fun, streamed it for a few hours last night, definitely a good time. So the Macedon General, Aspis Companion Cavalry, this is actually perfect timing. He uses the cavalry counter tactics on the Galatian Spears as I'm rear charging with my Pergamese Noble Cavalry General to get into the back of that Aspis Companion. They are a devastating unit. Aspis Companion, 110 kills, great job there. But we're down to the final 14 seconds left. The other Macedon General did come back, but he is not going to be able to do very much as they waver away. Ended up being a costly victory, but guys, look at the battlefield. I mean, we were really just all over the place. There's dead bodies everywhere. Everywhere. There's dead bodies all over this side of the battlefield once I find them. Dead bodies here. Huge amounts of dead body piles right here in the middle and over here on our right flank. All right, let's get into the ending army compositions. I'll take a look at myself first. Like I said, I did not do very well. 222 kills total. I am by far the lowest kills for the entire game. Next one behind me is next one in front of me here is Magnus. But yeah, so I'm not really going to go over this. Yeah, actually, you know what? We will. So the study here for one of the Roman players, Ninja Keeper, 142, 151, 137, 126, 117, 109 with his Principes and his study. But his Soki Extraordinary did 166 kills as well. Then we have Grakos. He was the one with all of the range units for our side, and he definitely put in the work. 149, 127, 154, 100. So pretty good with those 4 units. I don't think his infantry did. Yeah, 93, 96 on some of the Gladiator Spearmen. Then we have War here. He was playing as the player 4 or group 4 number. His general, 101 kills. One of his Citizen Cavalry, 91. Galatian Spears, 107, 138. 179 on Galatian Sword. And his top of his Thracian Spears there was a 49. Getting it onto the other side, the first Ogysian Kingdom here being commanded by Magnus. And 57 with his general. Slingers, like I said, just not able to stand up against the range units from Rome. But, I mean, kills matter. I'm not going to say that kills don't matter, but it matters more the teammate aspect in this mod. As far as this style of land battle, Subcommander's mod, it's really just about team play. That's like the number one thing. Kills obviously are very nice to have. The more kills you get, the higher likely chance of winning the battle. But yeah, sometimes kills, I mean, you could see only one player got over 1,000 kills. Everybody else was pretty much close together. Everybody else was kind of pretty close together. But all right, so Sol Invictus here. His Thracian Nobles, 145, 95. Getting into his Thracian Warrior, 65, 57. One of his Falksmen there with 55 kills. Then we have Heir of Carthage coming in here. His general, 74 kills. Tarantine Cavalry, I think they got trapped up a little bit. They were not able to really use their javelins to the level that he was hoping they probably were going to be able to. But he got Thorax Swordsman Draft, 221 kills. I think that, aside of maybe a ranged unit, I think that unit is probably one of the highest kills in the game. I'm just kind of taking a look real fast. We got a 179 there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, so 221 with a Thorax Swordsman, and then we have Massive Max 13 here, the other Mastodon player. His general 113 kills. Tarantine Cavalry, I mean, they got the kills they needed. One unit there was 75, but his Thessalian Cavalry really came in pretty clutch. 106, 122, 98, so pretty solid with those 3 units of Thessalian Cavalry. But all right, guys, there you go. End of today's battle replay. It's a short one, and hopefully you guys do get over to the Steam Workshop, grab this mod up, and give it a go, especially for you land battle players. Definitely worth the look, definitely worth the play. But that is going to be the end here, guys, so thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one. Hey guys, I just wanted to take this opportunity to send a special thanks to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate it.